Hello, hello, hello. What's up, madlang people? Welcome back to another VRB podcast episode. And my name is Vincent Ryan Boris. You can call me V or VRB. And as you heard, it's about the bass today. I thought before, because I've been using this bass sim from Zoom G1xOn. And then from there, I created a bass sim for my Zoom G1 4. But for some reason, I didn't realize I haven't shared to you the patch. So before I share the actual settings, kindly subscribe if you're new to my channel, and if you can hit that notification bell so you get notified each time I'm posting a video. Right, going back. Let's play some more bass lines and give you some tips. And then at the end of this podcast, we will be sharing to you the bass sim patch settings using Zoom G1xOn. All right, let's crack on. Just messing about on, like, I think it's a D minor, or no, it's a major. Yeah, it's a D major. So if you are using a bass sim for your electric guitar, my number one tip is to use your fingers instead of the pick or the plectrum. There's not much of a problem if you're so used to the plectrum. I think it sounded more low end if you're not using the plectrum, because it can get a bit crispier with the pick. Although I might be wrong. What I can say is that it's louder with the plectrum, so it doesn't really change the tone, and it's softer when you're just using finger. Right, the next bit is I roll down the tone knob really to 0. This is all the way up, and this is all the way down, so 0 tone. So it depends on how you like your bass sound. This one becomes a bit distorted, and this one with the tone knob rolled down, it's a lot better, isn't it? And then the next bit is I'm using the neck pickup rather than the bridge. Bridge, even though probably you roll down your tone knob, it will still sound like this one. It sounds distorted. Although the tone knob is 0, but because my bridge pickup as well is humbucker, so high output, there, it's a lot better on the neck pickup. And sometimes it's also good to roll down the gain from your amp or from your mixer, like what I'm using at the moment. If you turn up the volume, roll down the gain level, and play with the EQ, like now if I add some more low or the bass, it's a lot better. The only problem if you play with the EQ, because it will be shared, especially if I'm doing looping, so the drum machine will be affected. Then when I swap to the guitar tone, it will affect as well, because I tweak the EQ. But if you're recording, you don't have a bass guitar, and you wanted to add a bass track and you're using this bass sim, then you can fiddle with the EQ again. Right. So those are my tips. For your bass sim. And I think it's time now to share to you. Oh, by the way, about slap bass using the bass sim, I'm not sure if it will work. It doesn't. See, if we put the tone knob up and change the pickup configuration, it becomes distorted. It doesn't. Now, so it doesn't work with this one. So I think it wouldn't work. You'd rather have a proper bass guitar to do slap bass, because even with this one, the low end bass doesn't really bounce as I wanted it. And then the pop, it doesn't sound as crispy as I wanted it. So yeah, right. I'll set it up and share to you the settings. Let me just put another camera for this one.
A few moments later.
Okay, so here it is, guys. So I put it on my bank J9 and I renamed it as Bass Sim. And the first one that we've got here is the mono pitch. And the settings are, so shift -12, then tone 2, balance 100, fine tune or fine -1, level 100. So that's for the mono pitch, which is the first effects that we got. And then I put Corona Tri to add a bit of color to the bass sound. Speed 18, depth 51, and then we've got the effects level. It's 0, and then tone 31, dry on, and then next to it is Z and R. So zoom, noise reduction, threshold 7, detect guitar in, level 100. And then the last bit is the amp sim. You can change the amp sim, guys, to the amp that you prefer. At the moment it's on FD combo, gain 71. You can lower the gain as well so that it's not so distorted as you heard earlier. Tube 88, you can lower that one, probably make both of these 50. So 50 for the gain, 50 for the tube, and then put the level up. Instead of 48, put it like maybe 70, 80. You can play around, guys. This is just a guide on I've been using this, so time and again I tweak it depending on the settings, if I'm using an amp or direct recording, etc., or what guitar I'm using. But yeah, this is just a guide, and that's it. That's the bass amp sim or simulation. So you got the mono pitch, the Corona Tri, ZNR, and your amp sim, which is FD Combo. I hope you like that one, guys. And let me know if you got updates about this one. If you tried and then you tweak it, it's nice to hear from you as well. Thanks for watching. God bless and see you in the next episode. Bye.